Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, is it a bourbon?
It's bourbon.
It's a bourbon. We're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, what is this mystery concoction you've found for us?
I didn't find it. This was actually a sample that was given to us by JT. This is BAM Remus Repeal Batch 5. So JT, this is, when I say a sample, like usually you picture like a little 1 ounce, you know, like the samples we sent out to people.
Yeah.
This is like a good chunk left in the bottom, so of the actual bottle itself. So a very, very generous sample. So JT, thank you very much. We really appreciate it because we did not get a bottle of this when it came out. This is last year's model. And I had a chance to get one and I didn't, and I completely regretted it.
Me too. I walked past one and
thought,
I should have.
This was very, very much in the conversation for one of the best releases of last year. So again, thank you very much. This is a real treat to get to actually try this one out.
Totally. So a little bit more about the lineage of Remus. It's a 50% alcohol or 100 proof.
Yes.
It is a blend, you said, of various whiskeys.
And I'll put a picture of the blend is written right on the front. It's kind of a lot to, it's because it shows the mash bill of each one and like the percentage of each one.
Details.
And, so I'll throw that up on the screen. So this is MGP or Ross and Squibb as it
is now. Yeah.
It's always going to be MGP.
I think we call it.
It's kind of like the Sears Tower. You know.
Willis.
No old school people call it the Willis Tower. It's the Sears Tower, right? I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, so Remus is their house brand.
Yes.
And so it's a blend of a bunch of stuff. And like I said, I'll throw that up on the screen. So they do a release of this once a year.
And so we've talked about it a few times. MGP, obviously, they provide the whiskey for a lot of smaller distilleries, or not distilleries, but bottlers.
Yeah. Well, even distilleries that are waiting for their own product to mature.
Yeah, I guess so. Like and so for a while, I was thinking, so sourced whiskey's bad. But it turns out, MGP's been doing this for a long time, and they
really,
know what
they're
really good at what they're doing.
When I first got into bourbon, I kind of fell into that too of like, okay, it's sourced. Like, why would I want to buy from a brand it's not even their brand? It's just getting from some. But it's all in the blending and the barrel selections and things like that. So it really is, don't shy away from sourced whiskey. But this is MGP's actual brand of their own.
Yep.
It definitely has an MGP nose for sure. I don't know exactly how to describe that, but I'm noticing on a lot of the MGP stuff we've had lately, they really have their kind of signature note.
It's bright, it's
like bright wood sugars.
Oh, I was gonna go, it's almost like banana, like a ripe banana kind of.
Yeah,
but not in the Old Forester category.
Right.
The brown sugary banana kind of thing. This is different.
A little bit of chocolate on the nose. Yeah, there's something like a textured bite to it, if that makes any sense, that I really like. All right, let's go in for the flavor here. Cheers.
I'm almost getting oatmeal cookie as well.
Ooh.
Chocolatey, oh my.
Wow.
Oatmeal cookie.
Again. With you on the cookie. Boy, that's
nice.
I need another sip before I can fully get into.
Okay. You're not prepared to make a statement.
It's my first sip of whiskey of the day, so.
Well, mine too, I will admit. It's just after, well, I won't say the time. It's early.
9 o'clock in the morning. It's not that early. That is Very oaky.
100 proof.
And for 100 proof, it's really sharp.
Does it say the ages? I didn't read.
It does.
It comes across as like a very mature.
Yeah, 9% of this is 2005 bourbon. And and then 5% of it is 2006, 19% is 2006, 13% is 2008.
So we're thinking like 14 year?
Yeah, I mean, there's some old stuff in here.
Okay, so it definitely drinks very mature.
Yeah.
Very rich. Caramel forward, great mouthfeel, density.
Very
viscosity.
tannic.
Yeah, there's a bitterness on the end, which is a story of life.
Bitterness in the end. Very rye forward as well. I'm getting some good rye notes, a little bit of clove. And that spice, I think some of these are, these are high rye. Everything's north of 21%. There's 236%, so.
Wow.
Definitely. They already know that though because
they've seen the picture.
I think I put the picture up on the. Now, when I go to edit this, if I remember to do that or not.
I think people watching will occasionally hear us make a comment about, I'll do this in the edit, and fair enough.
I do have a notebook down here that says Bourbon Notes on it, and I always mean to write those things down, and I never remember to. And then 3 days later, I go to edit the video, and I forget stuff.
Right.
Yeah, this is this is a bourbon lover's bourbon, like a whiskey lover's whiskey. This is not a beginner's, even at 100 proof, if the proof point's okay.
So what's the approximate price for this, if it were,
I think they run about $80.
Okay, well that's not obscene.
No, for what you're getting out of it. I mean,
so maybe 13 to 15 year kind of age.
Yeah.
100 proof. It really packs a punch with flavor of age, proof point. Boy, it is really chocolatey.
It is. It's definitely got some dark flavors to it as well. It's got like a brightness with the sugary, but then there is some darkness to it as well. This is an aggressive whiskey, in my opinion. Like this is not a, like I was saying, it's not for beginners, I don't think. Even at the 100 proof point, if somebody likes 100 proof, but they're kind of like not, I mean, maybe you could try this first and love it, but it's aggressive. It's very tannic and oak forward. Those rye spices come through, which I think all of it's lovely.
I think in a blind flight, you could convince someone this is 115 proof.
Yeah, for sure. Like that someone could be me.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It is excellent. Ooh. So I was able to procure batch 3 and 4. And we won't crack them open right now, but in an upcoming video, we'll bust these open.
We could do a flight
and taste them, and then we'll put the 5, since JT hooked us up with such a generous sample. We can do a flight and check these out. I've heard I've not had either one of these. I've heard great things about the 3. The 3 and the 5, I've seen some head-to-head, like which is the best.
Oh wow, looking forward to that.
With varying opinions on that. So looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, unfortunately, I mean, I would recommend it, but I don't know if you're going to find it or not. But it does happen, because I just got the 3 and 4, recently. And so, if you see this, don't make the same mistake I did. If you like a good, aggressively flavored whiskey.
But I have high hopes for these. And so 6 is out or just coming out?
I think it just came out.
Okay, so 6 should be, but even, if you're watching this in future, keep an eye out for batch 7 next year or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is definitely one to grab.
Yeah, these are going to be on my radar from
totally.
here on out. So this is my first experience with any of them, and it's definitely a good experience. But if you don't like that sharp oak note, it might not be for you.
Yeah,
because it does have that, and I like that. And it sounds like a lot of people
come across as aggressive. I mean, it's a good way to describe it. It is in your face, only 100 proof, but that's surprisingly low when you taste it.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, this has been Remus Repeal Batch 5 on the Bourbon Note. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps us out a ton.
Totally. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.